Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. Today's day was uh, a Nifty expiry, not a very good day for option buyers, I would say, because it opened gap down and the initial downward movement was something which any option buyer could have got on Nifty. But then there was a sharp recovery, and from 10:40 onwards, I think the market was range bound till the very end. So it was not a very good day for option buyers from that perspective, and it was a day for option sellers, definitely. Bank Nifty, on the other hand, was much weaker. The candles that we see on the daily chart for Nifty and Bank Nifty are both different patterns. So we will come to that. But before that, a small disclaimer: all the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and is in no way a buy or sell recommendation. Any buy or sell decision or any trading and investment decision must be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, what I'm sharing with you all right now is the Nifty chart on daily time frame, Nifty spot chart on daily time frame. As we can see here, the candle is more of a doji candle, more of a doji candle. Sorry for that. So the candle is more of a doji candle, and uh, it indicates indecisiveness between the buyers and the sellers. Definitely after the yesterday's fall, it was expected that there would be some indecision whether the market will go down or whether it will come up. But the start of the market was it opened gap down, then there was a downward movement followed by a very sharp recovery, which was very surprising. In fact, the option chain data did not show that at that moment. But there was this sharp recovery, and then the things changed. Like it was slipping from the hands of the bears. But overall, the market was in a range bound moment from 10:30, roughly around 10:40 onwards, till the end of the day for today's Nifty expiry. The levels which we had spoken were tested today. So 21 277 was the low, and 21,222 was the level which we were looking for. That was not reached. However, it reversed from, I think, 21,277, to be precise, 21,284 level, I think. And I think tomorrow it will be interesting to see whether Nifty retest this 21 to 22 level, which has been which has been acting as a support, I would say, on multiple occasions, right? So here as well as here, and today for the first time after a very long time, Nifty managed to close under 21,500. So the 21,500, which has been a strong support and a strong area where buyers jumped in, that seems to have been broken. So we may see further more downside in the coming trading sessions. 21,500, which has been acting as a support, will now start to act as a strong resistance, and on the down, 21,400 and 21,300 are the weak supports at the moment, which can be taken out, I think, very easily. So we can see further downside till the levels 21 to 22, which if does not sustain tomorrow, then the next levels are 21,077, and which is almost like a 21,000 level, which is also psychological level. And if that breaks, then we have 2977 levels, right? So these are the levels to watch out for. Let's see on a 15-minute time frame how the market played today, and what are the levels to watch out for? How can we trade Nifty tomorrow? So Nifty had an expiry today, so the new option chain data does not suggest many things, but 21,500 seems to be a resistance for the next week's expiry, and based on the initial data that has been that is accumulated right now, and 21,300 and 21,400 seem to be weak supports, as I mentioned. So for tomorrow, 21,544 level will 21,500 and 21,550 levels will act as resistances. So any if the market opens flat and opens with a gap up at around these levels, and if we see a bearish candlestick pattern, then in that case we may initiate a downside trade, and hold it for the initial target of 21 to 85, which is today's day low. Also, uh, if the market opens gap down, then in that case we may see some buying from the levels 21 to 85. So in that case, I think it's better to refrain from taking a buy side trade because the sentiment seems to be negative, and there have been gap down openings which clearly indicate there is a negative sentiment in the market. There are a lot of things, other things going on in the macro economy. Now, even China, Pakistan, and Iran are involved. So there's a lot going on. So it's better to not carry overnight positions, and at the same time, it is better to not trade against the sentiment which is currently negative. So if we see a bull side, if we see a bullish pattern here, uh, uh, that there is there is a good chance that the market will come up to the levels of 21,500 and 21,550, from where it will see some resistance again. However, if the 21 850 285 level, that is the level 21,277 which we are looking at, gets broken tomorrow, then the next target is 21,222, which will be roughly a 50 point a quick 50-55 point move, followed by a good 100 points downfall in the coming trading sessions. So going ahead with a trailing stop loss is what I would suggest, and going ahead with a sell side trade is what is preferable. Uh, let's look at Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty yesterday had broken down from the previous purple channel which we had seen, and which we were seeing, and yesterday we saw that after the gap down opening, it tried to retest the bottom of the channel from where it got resistance, and then it ended up lower at around the levels of 46,000. It managed to close just above 46,000, but today again it opened gap down, and from there it took support at the newer channel bottom which we had seen in yesterday's video, right? So this was the newer channel which Bank Nifty had switched to after falling from the previous purple channel. So previous channel was this one. uh, let me highlight it. Okay, yeah, so previous channel was this one, two, and this three, which is overlapping, and the new channel is this one, two, and this three, right? So so after falling out from the previous channel, it is now which is now the mid of the new channel. It has now retested it has now tested the bottom of the channel from where it seemed to have bounced back. And if you see this particular channel, the new channel, it has been tested multiple times. So it was tested on 26 October, then again this was tested on 22nd November, and again today. So tomorrow it will be interesting to see if the market opens again a gap down, and whether this particular level, the bottom of the channel which has been acting as support, starts to act like a resistance uh, for Bank Nifty, and in that case, then we will be able to see a downfall further till lower levels. The next particular level that would be of interest would be, I think, uh, 45,677 levels, which is 45 8 800 levels first, and after it crosses 40 sorry, not 45 800, just give me a minute. Yeah. Then yeah, the next levels would be 45,677, which is like a 40 points downfall. But after that, it will be like 45,500, which is currently acting as a support. But I think it's a weak support, and 45,000 is the level which may be retested in the coming trading sessions. So we may see some 600 to 700 points of downfall in the coming trading sessions if Bank Nifty is not able to close above today's close and bounce back from the bottom of the channel. So these are the levels to watch out for. Let's see on a 15-minute time frame how Bank Nifty played, and uh, what are the levels to watch out for to trade. I did not trade in Bank Nifty today. I was more inclined towards uh, Nifty, but these are the levels to watch out for. So today's Bank Nifty movement was again a range bound movement. It showed initial up move followed by a downside momentum wherein uh, 46,000 seemed to act as a 46,100 seem to act as a resistance, right? So tomorrow's levels would be the same. 46,200 will continue to act as resistance. Even 45,000 will continue to act as 45,000, sorry, will continue to act as uh, 46,200 and 46,000 will continue to act as resistances. And if we see some bearish candlestick pattern over here at these levels, then in that case, going ahead with a sell side trade is the best uh, preferable trade. And this particular level, which is 45,488, has been tested multiple times. If this level breaks, then we can see a further downfall. Also remember that 45,488 is a level which is below 45,500, which is kind of a psychological support level. And if this level gets broken, that is 45,488 gets broken, then we may see a further downfall of up to 200 to 300 points till 45,200 levels as well in tomorrow's session. Right. On the upside, I don't see any scope for up move. The sentiment is negative, and as compared to Nifty, I have been seeing Bank Nifty is more weaker, which we have seen even from the charts. So unless unless there is some gap up opening, or unless there is some uh, promise shown by Bank Nifty towards the buy towards the upside, I think it going ahead with the buy side trade for Bank Nifty is not the best option. Uh, we can consider a sell on rise strategy for Bank Nifty as well as for Nifty in the coming days, right? So those are the levels to watch out for, and that is a strategy to work with. Let's quickly take a look at Dow Jones. We have been tracking that. So Dow Jones on a daily time frame. Okay, so so I think we have been following Dow Jones, and it has been showing range bound momentum. And I had mentioned in my previous videos as well, 37,400 level is a crucial level which if does not sustain, Dow Jones will show further downside, and that will be a very huge downside. So it may test the levels 36 370 levels as well, right? So almost 1,000 point fall from the current levels is very much likely in Dow Jones, which will definitely have its ripple effect on Nifty as well as on Bank Nifty. Yesterday's candle, if you see, it managed to close at around the level 37,400, right? And today we are seeing that this candle, the current candle, which is ongoing, has broken the 37,400 level. So it will be interesting to see whether this particular candle today uh, closes below 37,400. If that is the case, then we are in for a, a big downside for Dow Jones. On the upside, 38,100 is the level where above which Dow Jones will show some strength on the buy side, or towards the bull run. So uh, it will be interesting to see where today's candle closes, and if this is below 37,400, then we have a downside coming up. And also Nifty is likely to open gap down, right? So another gap down opening is on the cards for tomorrow. That's it from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you all to understand, and whether you are taking trades, whether you are booking profits, whether you're making losses, and whether you're following stop losses or not. Uh, Also, do like, do comment, do share, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet. Uh, just before we close, a small disclaimer again. Making money in stock markets is not easy, and there is no shortcut to make quick money. However, over time, with continuous improvements and patience, we can definitely make profits from stock market. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.